here. The early bird. We've got Anne in the house as well. Thank you for being here. Right, let me just set my tablet up here. I've had a busy morning already. I've been up since 6. It's 8 o'clock now. I've been sorting loads of stuff out today. So I'm feeling energized already. So it's going to be a fabulous Friday. The sun's out here. What's the weather like where you are? Let me know. And welcome. If you're watching this back with me later, just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer you need to hear. So if you're thinking, what's my person thinking about me, or what do the angels want me to know, just click anywhere and you'll receive a message, something you need to hear in that moment. And if you are live with me, just pop your question in the chat for me. If you're glad I'm live, give me a thumbs up. And a great shout out as well to Victor in the house, my moderator. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's do this then. So we're going to start with Anjuan. First one in says, hi Liz, any message from DM feeling today towards me? So I've got many cards here today. I'm going to start with an energy around what he's going through. So what's happening today? What's happening? So the energy is worry. So he's worried about something today. So what's he worried about? Something's on his mind. That's possibly you and what, he needs to do to move this forward. But he could also be worrying about things that have happened in the past. Yeah, he's saying whatever's happened, he's saying it didn't mean anything you do. Okay, so if something's happened between you, whether it's been recent or in the past, and it may have caused you worry, or it may have caused a problem between you, he's saying it didn't mean anything. You mean something, you do. You mean everything to me. So he's thinking about the past. He's worried about the past. So what's he intending to do about it? What's he intending to do about it? I feel today there's a big, clear energy of action. I don't know if you can feel that. I can feel that. It's like, right, they're in this energy right now of let's get this done. Let's sort this out. This is what's on their mind. So, yeah, think about telling you how I feel. So what he's saying is I'm worried today because something happened between us that didn't mean anything, or some problem occurred. It didn't mean anything. You're what matters. You mean something. You do. And I'm going to tell you how I feel. That's the energy that he's in today. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you, Jenny, for the donation. I'm going to do a message for Anne. So I'm just going to work up the chat a bit first. So Anne says, hi, dear, thank you so much for all you do. It helps me so much on this journey. Thank you for being here so much. It means so much. How will it make Frank feel now that I've stopped replying? Can you give a timeline for changes in our connection? Well, things are already changing in your connection now because you're changing your mindset. And that's changing things. So right now he's burdened. So he's feeling burdens. I don't feel he's necessarily feeling burdened because you're not replying. I mean, he's burdened anyway. These are the cards that are going to suggest what's going on here. But what he's saying is I feel very burdened right now. I'm burdened by my situation. I'm burdened by what I'm going through. So it's like he's carrying around a big cross and he's got to release that. So he's saying, I know that we have fate and destiny, and he's feeling lost without you. So he's feeling lost now because you're pulling your energy back. And this is a good thing because he's going to have to go within, deep within, to access his truth. And he knows what his truth is anyway, but to find his way forward. So he's saying to you, you're my destiny. We are meant to be. This is going to turn in your favor. You're asking when things are going to turn around. It's going to turn around between now and October. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling between May and October big changes. You've got to have faith in the universe and trust. And, this is always something we learn. We all have to learn to surrender, especially as a divine feminine, to give it to God, to not try and control things, to allow things to breathe, to give it room to manifest and mold and merge into what it truly needs to be. And this is what's happening between now and October. So he's saying, I'm feeling lost right now without you, because he can sense the change and he knows it needs to happen, and he's feeling very burdened. So we've also got, I feel like a failure. So he feels like a failure. Remember, you want to rush in, rescue him, tell him he's not, but he needs to work this out himself because he's not a failure. But he feels that way because of his situation. He feels like he's failed you, but really it's because he's failing himself by not making the change. And that's what you need to know. So have faith here. This is a really great card because it's destined. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I've got a few donations coming in, so I don't get behind. I'm going to jump up to them because I prioritise donations because they're energy exchanges, okay? So Jennifer, thank you for the donation. I'm feeling used and hurt by it. So this is about self-love, okay? Whenever you are feeling you've got to give it to yourself first of all. So it's about opening a door. You know, a door's been opened within your heart now, and you feel like you've been walked on, you're feeling hurt, abused, used. So that's about needing to fix that within yourself. Okay, because that's a perception of what's happened. What's happened is actually a neutral thing. It's your reaction or response that makes it feel that way. So these things happen. Our twin hurts us in this way, so we can access our own wounds and heal. And they give me a lot of pain. Feels like it's taking everything inside of you to not retaliate, or, you know, to not, you know, react to this in a negative way, as in telling him all these things. And they're giving me like a pain in the mouth here, this, which is about decisions. So you have to choose right now to find peace, to realize there is a reason and a lesson and a blessing within this situation, because you're learning to set your own boundaries and to give back to yourself. You're learning what your value is. So really right now, because you feel used and hurt, you don't feel valued, or you don't feel valuable. You don't feel valued by him. So what you've got to do is work on increasing your value within yourself. So the first thing I want to do is bring in an affirmation card for you. This is the Feminine Gets Real. This is the deck I use when you're picking yourself back up after the pain. Because you're saying, I feel used and hurt, right? How do I deal with that? I no longer blame you, I celebrate you. This is such a powerful one. So instead of blaming him and saying, you've used me, you've hurt me, say, right, I'm no longer going to blame you. I'm going to celebrate you instead, because you're teaching me to value myself. You're teaching me what I will and won't tolerate within my own life and within this connection. You are teaching me to honor me. So you can say, wow, I no longer blame you. I'm honoring myself. I'm going to celebrate myself. And that means celebrating him in the connection. So that's what the angels want you to do. Now, what does he want to say to you about this? What does he want to say to you about this? I do feel a lot of power today. I don't know if you're feeling this. I've woke up in this energy. I've already been working in the house and getting things done since 6 o'clock. There's a lot of action energy. So he's saying to you, yeah, I'm teaching you a lesson. That doesn't mean as in, oh, I'm going to teach you a lesson. It means he's a spiritual teacher to you. He's your greatest teacher. He said, I'm actually teaching you the lesson of patience. That's why I'm here. This is why this is happening. So he's kind of reminding you here that there is a reason on a soul level. So on a soul level, he's actually teaching you patience, to be kind and loving to you, to be patient with yourself, to have faith. He said, I am coming back. So whatever's going on, he is coming back to you, but he's actually teaching you the lesson of patience. And he's saying, you were the one that got away. So what you have to understand is, he's the one who will regret everything, because he's saying you're the one that got away. It's like he's coming back because he knows that you're the one. And he's saying, I don't want to be looking back at this in 20 years' time, thinking that's the person that got away. I'm coming back because I don't want you to get away from me. And I'm just teaching you patience right now. And they're giving me fear. So release all the blame, Jennifer. Give it to heaven. And say, right, I no longer blame you. Father, forgive him. He didn't know what he was doing. I'm going to celebrate him instead by celebrating me and my worth and my power. So take back your power today, knowing your truth. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Let me just like these donations as well. Kat, let me find your question. Wherever it is. If it's in the chat, I'll find it somewhere. There it is. Hi, Liz. Is there any guidance for me regarding S? So what does S want you to know today? What does S want you to know today? I'm afraid of failing you. Now, we've just had a message coming through about failure. So they don't want to fail anymore, okay? They don't want to feel that way anymore. So what he's saying to you today is, I'm dealing with my ego. I'm dealing with my fear to be able to bring security into our connection. I'm just afraid of failing you right now. So again, I've got this energy coming in of, right, over the next 15 weeks. I feel by October time, you're going to feel more secure in this connection. But it feels like over the next 15 weeks, this is when he's going to be releasing fear. So how much is 15 weeks? Say 4 weeks in a month, 4, 8, 12, 16. So over the next 4 months. So if we say May, June, July and August time, he's going to be working on releasing his fears of failing you, his ego, his struggles, so that he's able to give you security moving towards October. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation, honey. What does my love want to say to me today? Okay, so first card out is travel. Movement. The 8 of Wands is movement, okay? So there's going to be some movement between now and August. Yes, you're in separation right now, and that may be causing some sleepless nights for the both of you, but there's decisions being made. So what this means is between March, when it really feels like the separation came in properly. So that may have been when you accepted it, or when you started realizing, okay, we're not going to be together yet. Things have got to change. And that may be when you started dealing with some insomnia or some sleepless nights. But everything's happening for decisions. So the message is, between now and September, he's going to be making decisions. And those decisions are giving him some sleepless nights right now. But it's going to move the connection forward. It's going to move things forward, okay? That's your timeline. So the message we've got is, I will make it better because it's always been you. So he is going to make it better. But you also have to have faith that he's going to do that. Okay, we try and control everything on this journey, we can't. I've had a big wake-up call today in that way too. So we're being shown that we have to take back our power during the separation, during the silence, during the quiet times, by knowing our truth. That God is in charge and he would not give us anything we can't handle. And we are safe and loved. And your person is saying, it's always been you. I will make it better, but you have to trust me to do that. So I feel between now and August, things are moving forward. There could be some travel taking place as well. So you may decide to go somewhere or do something, or you could travel somewhere together. But I feel it's more between now and August, September. There's going to be decisions made during the separation. The separation needs to happen to move things forward. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Amber, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, can I get some messages from my DM, from D? What's the advice for me right now regarding D? So what's going on with D? Okay, 3 cards coming out very clearly here. First card is delays. There is delays in your connection, but delays create the way. Delays are always delayed with love, okay? So try and see it that way. When there's a delay, it means there's something being healed or processed or worked out. If he seems indifferent, he does love you and care about you. If he seems indifferent, if he's been quiet or distant, it's because he's working out the next steps. He's in a planning phase. And he's saying, yeah, I am focused. So we've got the 2 kings here, the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, because it may feel like he's indifferent to you, or he's not bothered, or he's not making any decisions, or things are stuck, but he's actually focused on doing it the right way. So he is focused right now. That's what you need to be aware of, okay? So can we have a clear card? Here we go. I'm sorry I denied our love. So he may have denied the love in some way. That could be hiding his feelings from you, nor admitting his truth, being quiet about things, you know, being indifferent, being silent, being distant from you. And he said, I'm sorry I denied our love. I am focused now on doing it right. So what's his intention? What's his intention? How could I hurt you like that? So this is why it's delayed. They're giving me tooth pain. He's making a decision to make it right. He's saying, I'm so proud of who you are. So what this means is, on a soul level, he's teaching you to value yourself, to remember who you are, to remember your power. He knows he's hurt you. And he's saying, how could I hurt you like that when I'm so proud of who you are? I want to introduce you to my family as my one. Can't you see what you do to me? So there is a future within your connection, a future where he's going to introduce you to his people. You know, so you're going to be introduced as his one. So it doesn't matter whether you've met them or you haven't. This is going to be in a different energy, a different vibration. It's like the final, you know, it's like they're saying the final countdown to, you know, and I know that's a song, obviously, but to being together the right way. But what he's saying right now is, can't you see what you do to me, even if I've denied our love? I'm sorry I've hurt you in that way. I'm so proud of you and I'm so grateful for you. But the delays are creating the way. So during this delay right now, whatever the delay is, there is some change taking place, because even though he may seem distant or indifferent, he's working through his own fears and he's focused on healing those things to move forward in the right way, because he's saying, my goal is to introduce you to my family as my one. to show everyone how proud I am of you and us being a couple, because I am proud of that. So that's what you need to know. So yes, there's some delays, but you've got to have faith and patience in the love. If this is truly what you want, have faith that it's moving forward in the right direction. So I want to do you a little message for you. Big shout out to my moderators in the house. I've got Melissa, Victor and Renee here. Thank you for being here, guys. Remember your truth. You are a pioneer of truth, Amber. That means you've come here to stand your ground, to speak your truth, to be who you are. So you can affirm that today. I am a pioneer of truth. That means you speak your truth, you know your truth, and you don't back down on your truth either. And that's how things move forward. I hope that helps, okay? And we're going to do a message for Purple. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the donation. Let me find your message. Okay, sometimes people donate and I can't find them because they're not in the chat. So, with the donation. So bear with me. There it is. Can I get a message from my person? So this is for Purple Stargle. A message from your person today. What does your person want to say to you today? Big thank you to everyone who's here, and a big thank you to everyone who's donating. Thank you for being patient with me. I dream about you too. So you may have had a recent dream about your person. They're saying, I dream about you too. Or you may have a dream, and it may be very vivid and intense and powerful, and you're having a dream because they are too. So in other words, you're coming together in dreams. So it's much more than a dream. It's an astral visit. It's coming together in that way. I dream about you too. That's what your person wants you to know today. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You are the Empress. Remember your power. You are the divine feminine. You have nurturing energy. So I feel your person dreamt about you nurturing them and being there for them and loving them, because that's what they want. So remember, if this is saying, remember who you are, but if you have a dream about them that's very vivid, or if you have had one, if you haven't, you will have one, okay? It's a dream connection. It means they are dreaming, yes, too. They are dreaming, but it's actually more than that. You're coming together, okay? Because if you're not communicated in the physical, things are being said in the astral realms, and it's coming through as a dream. I hope that helps, okay? Daisy, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, there's any angel guidance for me? So what's the angel guidance for you today? What's the angel guidance for you today? Card jumping out. Wow, flying out. Again, same card we've just had, parrot guidance happening already here, when the same messages come out for everyone. I'm a pioneer of truth. So this means you're here for a reason. You're here to show the world who you are, to be your authentic self, to be a leader, to step up and lead, to be a leader and an example of light for others. So in other words, people who aren't in their truth yet, like your twin flame or anyone else you were connecting to, dealing with, friends, family, people at work, you're showing them the way through your example. You're a pioneer of truth. That's part of your mission. So what else do you need to know? So I'm going to bring in the dragon cards. Yeah, wow, you've got the fire dragon around you. So things are being blasted out of the way for you. So this fire dragon is burning up lower energies around you with the help of Archangel Michael Nathaniel as well, to move things out of the way. So you're being shown today you are safe and protected. So be determined today, be inspired and clear your soul pathway. So the way is moving forward for your mission, because you are a pioneer of truth, and that's what you need to know today. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation, honey. Payment for Rekka's question. Just need to find it, okay? This is why I say always put, if you can, the question in with the donation, because, it's not easy for me to find them. Sometimes I can't find them. Here we go. Can I get a message from him? Thank you, sunshine. Okay, all my chats just jumped up. Bear with me a second. Can I get a message from him? That's what you want to know. So what do you need to know? I miss our chats. He's missing you. Why? Because he loves you. I miss our chats because I love you. And I love you, so I miss our chats. So your person is thinking about you. So the card that jumped out on the floor here is Knight of Cups, which is about coming to you, but also there's high and low energy. So I feel like your person wants to reach out, but then they go into fear. So it's ups and downs, highs and lows. You may be feeling that too, because, you want security. You want a life of security with this person. And this person wants to come to you when they can give you that security. So again, I'm feeling this energy between now and October. So I'm getting a big timeline coming through for everyone watching today collectively. Between May and October, big things happening where you're going to receive what you want. So you may be experiencing high and lows, but so is your person. I feel they really want to reach out to you because they love you, but there may be some fear and doubt there because they don't want to mess you about, let you down, fail you. They want to bring in this security, but they are missing you. So I feel they're going to move towards you when they can give you that security. But they are in that energy now. So anything can happen between now and October. Just have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Diane, thank you for the donation, honey. A message for me, please. What do you need to know today? This is for Diane. You've got the golden solar dragon. So the first thing is your solar plexus will be speaking to you right now. In other words, your intuition is on high. So you'll know your truth through what you feel. Trust in what you feel. Your gut instinct is a powerful thing. And this golden solar dragon is assisting you with that. Also, if you go into sunlight, if you go out in nature when it's sunny or when the sun's out, it's going to inspire you. You're going to feel directed. You're going to feel creative. You're going to feel inspired. You're going to feel clarity coming in for you. And this golden solar dragon is helping you stand in your power with wisdom. And is also assisting your journey so that your person receives power and wisdom. It's like you're going through an upgrade right now, an ascension process where you're preparing for what's next in your life. So your DNA is being reprogrammed and light codes in you are being activated because you are an inspired leader. You're here to lead. You are a warrior of light. So you're receiving information, downloads, guidance. You're being shown the way. So it feels like your solar plexus is being activated right now. So if you're having any stomach issues or any weird feelings in your gut, that's why, because your solar plexus has been activated so you know your truth. And you trust your truth and you know your truth. So whatever you feel is real, go in nature, go out in the sunlight, and it will upgrade you. So I feel you're being prepared for the next steps. I hope that helps, okay? Melissa, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, beautiful Liz, and thank you for moderating for me. What is my DM wanting to say to me today? So what's your masculine want to say to you today? There's a lot of power coming in today. Look at this. I want to meet you in person. I want to meet you in person. So that's what he wants to do. That's his intention. Is it going to happen soon? What do we need to know? He knows it's divine love, okay? Celebration and reunion. You're going to come back together. He wants to meet you in person. This could happen within the next 2 to 3 months, okay? So, or even the next 2 to 3 weeks, because it could happen sooner than that. But, I always give you the further timeline so that you don't get disappointed or go into ego or fear. So the angel's saying between, now, we've got 2 to 3. So this is kind of like moving into May. So I'm seeing as in May now, really. So May, June, July, August at the latest, you're going to receive a contact where you're going to meet in person. That's what he wants right now. So what can you do to build your power? What can you do to build your power right now? Forgive yourself. There may be things you still need to forgive yourself for. You may not even be aware of that. Okay? So look in the mirror today and say, I forgive you because I love you. Thank you. I'm so sorry for the things I've done to you. Talking to yourself, because you and your twin are one anyway. And also know that you are on the right path. So you could well see 717. Isn't this a powerful life today? Can anyone feel this power energy? Because I can feel it all through my veins, okay? There's something shifting today. Powerful. That full moon's been a hectic one, and this is bringing power in today. Mackenzie, 5 stars. Thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for the donation. How does James see me? What does he see me as? How does he see you? How does James see me? Thank you, Ashwini, for liking it. If you haven't already, guys, give me a thumbs up. Let's get those likes up, moderators. Okay, Mackenzie. James says, well, they're blocking my throat. Even though he may not be communicating this to you yet, he's saying, you have a power over me that nobody else has. So he feels that power coming from you. So this means he sees you as someone he can be with, someone who loves him, someone who's kind, gentle, someone who can give him everything. And you have a power over him. So really, he's saying, wow, I've never felt this way before. I think about how much I love you. So there is love there for you. He sees you as his lover. Someone he loves. He's saying you have a power over me and I think about how much I love you. So what's going on within himself right now in his life? Yeah, you're asking how he sees you and the angels are giving that to you. He sees you as someone he can have a happy home with, a life with, union with, a relationship with. He's salivating for you a little bit too. I've just felt like I spit out then it's salivation. Hunger, desire. He wants you. It's like, when you are hungry and you smell food and your mouth waters, that's how he feels when he's connecting with you, no matter how he's acting in the physical. Physical can be a mask, it can be illusion. He's saying, I see a happy home with you, a union with you, a future with you, because you have a power over me nobody else has. And I think about how much I love you and how much I want to be with you and spend that time with you. So again, I've got this energy coming through between now and October of this falling into place. Big message about shifts right now, moving forward between now and October, bringing in that stable connection. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Papilonia. Sorry if I said it wrong, honey, there. Thank you so much for being a member for 15 months. What an amazing message, So thank you for being here for 15 months. Can you see what I mean as a member? If anyone wants to become a member, just hit the join button. You get access to extra content, 3 extra videos a week, a little community post, a little loyalty badge, and other good stuff by me. You get access to, discounts on personal readings. You get lots of things that, you don't get otherwise. So it's a great thing to be a member. So can you see where my DM is at the moment and advice for my own journey? So where's your DM right now? He's loyal to you. No matter what's going on, he is loyal to you. His heart, body, mind, soul, they all do belong to you, even if it seems otherwise in the 3D. Okay, so that's what the message coming through. He's saying, at the moment, I am loyal to you, no matter how things seem. And I hear your heart calling to me, and my heart calls to you too. So you are having this telepathic communication. You're feeling each other's energy. You feel it. So if you're thinking, well, I don't feel that way, you need to remove distractions. Go in nature, breathe, meditate, calm your mind, because you'll feel the power of the love, because he's merging into you. So he feels super connected with you in every way. He feels connected with you in every way. Okay, so the message for you is, you may be thinking this, oh, it's your loss, or you may be going through some things yourself. You have to forgive here. Let go of this feeling. You might think, oh, it's your loss because you're not with me, and that's true, because you are this powerful beacon of light. So really what this card means is, there may still be things you need to forgive, and still things you need to release. But ultimately, remember your value. Remember your worth, know your power. Say, well, I am valuable and strong. It's your loss. But not in a negative way, because this can be seen as negative. Oh, it's your loss. As in feeling all the pain, but release that pain, turn it into love, and say, I'm valuable. I'm magical. You would be honored to be with me. And he knows that, because he's saying, I'm loyal to you because I want you. He knows how lucky he is. Put it that way. So let's bring in another card for you as well. What else do you need to know? We've got, your love has deep roots, it will prevail. So whatever's going on, this card's moving as well, it will prevail. He's actually in planning phase right now. He's saying, I'm finding solutions to make the right decisions and to make those decisions possible. So he is loyal to you, his heart is calling to you, he is working on, doing the right thing. So you remember your value. And remember, until he's with you, it really is his loss. He's missing out on you. How amazing are you? He's missing out on you. So remember your power. Work with it. Work and walk. You may be at work today, or you may be working on you. Walk and work with a spring in your step, knowing how beautiful and strong you are. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from his 3D self? What does he want to say to you? It will never be over between us, no matter what I say or do. It will never be over. Why? Because it's always a connection. There's always a connection. That bond is always there. It doesn't go away. So he's saying to you, it will never be over between us, no matter what the 3D circumstances, no matter what I've said, no matter what I've done. And I've been meeting you in your dreams. Meet me in my dreams, he's saying. So again, fear, release the fears and connect with him in the higher realms. This is what you're meant to be doing right now. You're meant to be connecting in a higher way. He's saying to you, remember, I'm trapped in a situation. I'm not able to give to you yet or receive from you yet, but I am healing this. So while he's trapped in this situation, make sure you are connecting with him in a higher way. You're going to dream about him. So if you're creating any blocks where you're not allowing the love in through meditation or, in the higher realms because you're in fear or ego, you're going to be connecting anyway in dreams because that's how strong the love is. So you're going to be dreaming about each other. You've also got, you're destined. Destiny, this love goes beyond space and time. That's what you're currently learning. It's not just all about the physical. Because, you come on and you say, a message from his 3D self. It's not all about the physical. It's about the connection that goes beyond space and time. And that's what you're being guided to work on right now. So get the inner union right. Work on the higher realms. Work on connecting with him. Feel him today within you everywhere you go. And don't be surprised if you see the infinity sign, because it's showing you that you're meant to be. I hope that helps, okay? You're saying, I think I need to do more meditation. Yeah, you need to be connecting with him more. And you can do that mindfully. You don't have to go into a meditative state. You can just think, right, I know he lives in me. We're going to go on a date today. Take him outside with you. Know he's walking with you. Visualize him holding your hand. That's the power of the love. And when you get that right, everything else will fall into place. I hope that helps, okay? TG, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can you guide me to what's going on at DM's side with the karmics? I'm somehow feeling insecure and obviously didn't ask him. Well, if you're feeling insecure, it's because you feel like something is lacking or missing, or there's anxiety there, worry, fear of the future, worry that someone's going to take him away from you and all those things. So the first thing to do is breathe and bring yourself back into the present moment, because anxiety can't live there. Affirming I am safe, all is well, everything is working out for me. Breathing yourself out of the fear. And then remembering to give to yourself all the things you wish you could give to you right now, so that you feel full, spiritually, whole, complete, so that you're not waiting for him to give to you. So what's he going through right now? What do you need to be aware of? What clear card, please, angels? Clear cards, thank you. There it is. Wow. So the first card is power. So this is a card I feel for both of you. You're both gaining power, you're both gaining strength. But what you're being shown, the reason these cards have come out separate is, I feel this is for you. Your power is within you. You can get through this. You don't need to feel insecure. You just need to remember who you are. You need to remember your power, that you are the divine feminine. Doesn't matter who else is around him. Nobody else can take your place. Don't be so defensive. I feel he's defensive in general right now because of his situation, because he's going through transformation and change, rebirth, new beginnings. So remember, there's a rebirth coming into the connection right now. There needs to be an ending for a new beginning. So this could definitely be about karmic endings. Now we've got insomnia and travel. So I feel that when you are sleeping, and this card's been coming through a bit, dreams, meeting and dreams, that he may be tired because he's traveling in dreams. So during his dream state, or when he's at night, when he's sleeping, he's actually going places. What does that mean? It means he's astrally connecting with you. It means he's going to the astral classrooms to learn. I feel there's spiritual growth taking place at night. And during the separation, you're being reminded that he is your divine masculine. He is creating stability through the separation by releasing what needs to go. So he is working on releasing what needs to go. So be patient and calm. Remember, you are twin flames. Focus on abundance. Focus on the passion. Focus on the hope. That's what you're being guided to know. There's so much hope in this connection right now. He knows what he's doing. You need to have faith. So what message does he want to give to you? Leaving you was a mistake. He's aware of that. He's saying, leaving you was a mistake. Will you hear me out when I come back? So forgive right now, because there's no mistakes. There's only lessons that lead to blessings and love. He said, I can't lose you again. So he's not going to lose you. He is releasing what he needs to release right now to be with you. But you must be patient and calm and release any anxiety and give it to heaven. Breathe yourself back into the now. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone jumping in. I do see everybody. Okay, I do see everybody coming in. It's just obviously what I do is, because people are donating to me and it's an energy exchange, I am prioritising them right now. Okay, so I'm going to do a message for the beautiful Victor. Thank you for the donation, honey, and thank you for being my amazing moderator. Can I have a message from my twin, please? So what's the energy around your twin today? Message is creativity. So your person is feeling inspired today. There's also karmic endings taking place in victory. Now, what I'm connecting with here as well is, I'm feeling that there is some karmic endings in like already in process. In other words, from November to May, feels like things are being released. Okay, and I feel there's also going to be more changes coming in between November this year and May next year. So it feels like there's things being released and healed to get both of you exactly where you're meant to be. Now, your person is feeling very creative today. So maybe at work or maybe working on something they want to do. They're feeling inspired and you may be feeling that. So I feel like there's a fresh energy coming into this connection here. She's saying, I listen to what you say. So your person's saying, I listen to what you say. That means that you have power in this connection. Whether you're, connecting through a dream or through a reading, or you're connecting through the astral realms, maybe you're telepathically communicating. What your person's saying is, I hear you and I listen to you and I listen to what you say. I'm listening. It's making me feel inspired to make changes, to release things that need to go. It's inspiring me to be more creative. So your light right now is actually lifting up your person. So again, remember, when you glow, when you shine, your person grows. Your person moves into that energy too, because you are one. So there's a victory coming in. And I feel what you need to know is there's victory coming into the karmic situation or any karmic endings that need to happen. And karmic endings are also about just change in general. Things that aren't serving the both of you that are going. And I love that we've got victory and your name is Victor. Very similar, don't you think? Victor. It's like she's saying, your person's saying, I'm saying she, it's just how I channel sometimes the feminine energy. Because obviously you're in the masculine energy as well. You're both in and out of these energies. It's about knowing that victory is coming into your connection. So work on your creative goals right now. Your person is listening to you. And there is going to be a change or a karmic ending to move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do Mayra. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Any message from my person? Thank you. So what does your masculine want you to know? We've got, you were so right for me. Wow, your person knows how right you are for them. You were so right for me in every way. That means you tick all the boxes. They know that about you, that, you are a great team, that their life works better with you in it. We've got the love. The love is what's real. So the love is coming back into this connection. Focus on the love, the power of the love. This is between now and June. Reflection. So between now and June, there's a lot of thinking about this, reflecting, releasing burdens. So I feel your person is carrying burdens around and they need to release those burdens. They're reflecting on that right now because the love is real and you are so right for them. So I'm feeling a shift in your connection between now and June. It's like the love is coming back into this from June. There may still be some burdens around until October, but these are being released. Okay, so I feel that you're going to feel the power of the love coming back in. It's like a rebirth taking place between now and June. But your person is thinking about you today and thinking how right you are for that. So keep being you. You don't need to change. You don't need to do anything differently. Just keep operating in your light and love. And that's opening the doors for you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Antonio. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Thank you for your light. May I have a reading, please, from my Divine Feminine, our journey? So what do you need to know right now? Straight out on the floor. Card jumping out for you here. You've got two cards. We've got stuck and action, and we've got confused. So what it feels like is, if it feels stuck or if there seems to be a delay, let me just go back to your message. Bear with me. It jumped up there. If it feels stuck or like there's a delay, or if you're confused about what's going on, there is a shift taking place right now. There is an energy of action coming in. So it feels like delays are creating the way, but any stuck action is being shifted. I say stuck action because it like your person wants to take action but feels stuck and they're confused about that. And you may feel confused because you may feel that something is shifting, but nothing seems to be changing. So the dragon's assisting right now. You've got Archangel Gabriel's dragon and you've got the Sunshine Yellow dragon. Now what I'm connecting here with is you may be receiving messages through animals. So I feel the animal kingdom is around you, guiding you. So, things like bees, stags, when you see certain animals, it gives you a sign you need to see. But I feel you've got animal support. So you'll have spirit animals around you, guiding you, assisting you, helping things to move forward. And Archangel Gabriel's dragon is bringing in a purification to be able to cleanse away and heal anything that's stuck or stagnant or anything that's toxic or anything that needs to go, to bring in a freshness. And also what you're being reminded is that your self-discipline will speed things up. So in other words, on this journey, sometimes we want to control it, we want to reach out, we want to make things happen. And we have to discipline ourselves by giving back to ourselves, by being patient, by breathing, by meditating, by being in that calm energy. And that's actually going to speed things up. It's also going to bring in ascension. It's going to bring in joy. Because you're carrying right now Archangel Gabriel's diamond, even if you aren't aware of that. So allow yourself today to receive Archangel Gabriel's diamond, which is about here, and it will purify your energy, and it will cleanse you, and it will release any stuck or stagnant energy. And there may be stuck or stagnant energy around your aura and your energy field right now that needs to be released, especially if you're feeling a bit confused or you're not sure what's going on. And if you are feeling confused, or if any of that energy flows in, the angels are going to guide you through animals, through seeing certain animals. So I want to bring in the Twin Flame Animal Oracle, which just happens to be right here, so it was meant to be. Yeah, you've got to remember your goddess energy here, because, obviously, even though you are the divine masculine, you're operating in feminine energy right now. Your feminine is operating in masculine energy because you're balancing the connection. So remember, God is in charge. So affirm, I am safe and everything is working out beautifully for me. I am at peace. And you've got the bee. So you've got bee and a dove here. There's a miracle ahead. With God, all things are possible. With God, all things are possible. Great things are taking place in your life and your connection. Trust in God's plan for your life, because something big and special is about to happen. So what does she want to say to you today? What does your divine feminine want to say to you today? Yes, I have cried. I've cried tears. So your feminine is feeling very emotional. Okay, but I feel that your feminine is operating in masculine energy, and that's why things are stuck. And obviously, this person is dealing with confusion and needing to take action and wanting to. So remember your power. Affirm, God is in charge. I am safe. Everything is working out beautifully for me, and I'm at peace. And that's what you need to know. But animals are going to be guiding you. I hope that helps, okay? Larisha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, guidance from the angels, please. Let's also pull you an animal card here. What do you need to know? Message for you is universal laws. Remember, when you shine your light bright, this will attract everything to you through the laws of attraction, karma, and gratitude. That's what you need to know. They give me fear. So whatever's going on right now, let go of any fear around it or any struggle, and know that the universe is on your side. There is universal laws at work, the law of gratitude, which means the more grateful you are, the more blessings come in. That karma is taking place, which means karmic situations are ending. Karma is being balanced, restored. God sees all things. In other words, you don't need to worry about people getting theirs, because they do. Okay, and also the law of attraction, what you're thinking about, you are bringing about. Thoughts become things. So make sure you're paying attention to what you are thinking. Observe your thoughts. Observe what you are saying. Your words have power. They spell out to the universe what you want to create. So shine your light bright. Focus on positives. Lift your vibration and allow the universe to do the rest. I hope that helps, okay? Vibe with the Empress. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hello, Beauty Liz. May I have a message from Sunny? What does Sunny want to say to you today? Straight out. Sunny's saying to you, I think about telling you how I feel. Okay, I think about telling you how I feel. This is on their mind. I'm using the wrong deck. They're guiding me to use the silence deck. What does he want to say to you? Look at this. What he's saying is, I'm going over in my head the things I've done and it pains me. And he's saying, you've asked me to leave you alone, so I am, and it hurts. Now, when I'm connecting with you, I'm not saying that you've said leave me alone. But he's aware that he doesn't want to come to you unless he's in the right energy. So you may have sent that vibration out saying, leave me alone until you can come to me in the right energy, where you're not going to hurt me anymore. Where you're not going to cause us both pain. Where you can open up and tell me how you feel and move this connection forward. And I feel that's what he's doing. And he's saying, it hurts me to be away from you, but I'm leaving you alone until I can be with you in the right energy. And I am moving out of all of this pain. They give me head pressure, so I do feel that he feels a lot of tension as well. He's asking you not to give up on him. He is focused on doing what's right. That's what you need to know. So he is focused on doing what's right. He is thinking about telling you how he feels, but he wants to come forward in the right energy. I hope that helps, okay? Regina, thank you so much for your amazing love and support, being a member of the channel for 34 months. It means so much. I want to know how my DM is feeling on me and any message for our union. So how does he feel? He's saying you are my world. Now, it may not feel that way, but that is how he feels. The elastic band just come through. Remember, elastic bands snap back into place. Things come back together. Okay? He wants to be able to give you the world as well. He's saying there is delayed messages right now in our connection and there is chaos going on. And you may be connecting with all of that, but it's all illusion. It happens to bring in lessons and growth. It brings in change. So you may feel like, well, you're saying you're my world, but you're not acting that way because you're not communicating with me. There's chaos going on, but it's all illusion. Look beyond the surface level. Look beyond the physical right now. Look beyond those masks. Because things are shifting beneath the surface for you guys. So what do you need to know? You've got nourishing the self right now. This is a time for you to give to you and your DM to give to them. It's a time for self-love. Look after yourself with self-love and self-care. Give your body and mind what it needs. The cow is about nourishment. So you're being guided right now to give to yourself. To give back to you. He does see you as his world and he wants to give you the world, but he's working on doing that. He can't do that unless he's ready when he's loving himself and feeling strong within himself. And that's what he's working on. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Remember, if anyone wants a personal reading with me to go deeper into your situation, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. I am going to be away for a week in May. So, make sure you get your readings in as well if you want one, because I'm going to be out of the area and not online or anything for a whole week. Because I'm going to be spending time with Soul Family at my live event next month in May. So if you want to be a part of this, if you want to come to London and be a part of the event itself, just click on the link in the description box below. If you want to come to London, I'm going to be there the whole week. If you want to be there, connect with us all, you can. And if anyone is around on the Monday, on the 13th, I think it's on the 13th. If anyone's in London on the 13th, let me know, because I have got a spare ticket for something that you can come to if you want to with us. Okay, so I've got 4 tickets. Me, Sandra and Rob are going to something. I've got a spare ticket if anyone wants to come to that. Or if anyone wants to come earlier and come to that, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Selfless donation there. Please answer for Patricia. So let's find Patricia. Let's find Patricia. Again, if you are donating for anyone, guys, if you can, try and put me in the question if you can, because it makes it easier. But I think you mean for the beautiful Patricia Bazzari. Happy Friday, everyone. May I have a message too about my twin soul and me. So what do you need to know? So this is for Patricia. So first of all, I'm going to do you a card for you. Yeah, it is for you. Great then. So the message for you, first of all, is to remember your power, that you were very successful. And also to forgive the past. Affirm, I forgive you. So you may need to forgive yourself for certain things, but also forgive the situation. Forgive the past because it's creating the now. And the now is creating the future. So affirm, I'm very successful. So the angels want you to remember, first of all, that you are valuable and to remember your value because you are a very successful person. Now, whenever you feel confused, the love is still there. Okay, if there's confusion, it's because of burdens and the need to reflect. So what you're being shown is anytime you go into a confusion or it feels like there's a block or you're burdened with anything, go into the energy of love. Breathe yourself back into the moment. Bring yourself back into the present and focus on peace. Okay, focus on peace, reflecting, feeling at ease with things. Affirm that you are safe and loved. So really what I feel with this is, first of all, this is for you. The message is to remind you the love is real. Everything else is illusion. Any burdens you're carrying around, it's possibly their burdens anyway. You're carrying around their burdens. Any confusion is because you need to breathe yourself back into the now, possibly meditate, reflect, and be more in your own energy. Because I do feel sometimes you put them before your own needs. And you need to think about yourself a bit more too. So what does your person actually want to say to you today? What does your person want to say? I think about what our children would look like and be like. And I feel like this is something that was wanted previously, but wasn't able to happen because of the age and because of other factors, okay? So now in this life, I say in this life, but I mean in this vessel, you know what I mean? In this moment, your person is actually thinking about children with you, what they would look like and what they would be like, but your person is afraid of failing you. Your person is afraid of that, thinking, I don't want to fail you, I don't want to let you down. So there's also a lot of insecurity that's being healed in that way. Okay, there's insecurity being healed, and that can cause burdens and fears. Just give me that fear. It can cause the confusion within you because you think, is it ever going to move forward? Is it ever going to happen in the physical? Because this person is really afraid of failing you because of the past, but has been given a second chance to be around you now. And that's what matters. The love is what matters. So focus on the love. So let me see which dragon is assisting you as well. You've got the royal blue and gold dragon. So you've got the energy of Archangel Michael for strength and the energy of Archangel Uriel for illumination, bringing in power. And the message is, strengthen you. These dragons are strengthening you, and Archangel Michael and Uriel are strengthening you to stand in your power with wisdom. So awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. So in other words, walk around your day remembering who you are, that you are successful, that you are valuable, that you are a majestic being, that you are a queen in your kingdom, and your person is your king, and he needs to act like that. So it's time for your person to step up. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Pabali, thank you for the donation, honey. When will him and I reunite and what's on his mind? So when will you reunite and what's on his mind? Well, right now you're building a foundation in the physical world. Okay, in the spiritual world to bring in that foundation in the physical world. So you are building that foundation, but it needs to happen first in the spiritual realm, because I feel like he needs to move on from something, or there needs to be a releasing of something for you guys to be together in the physical. So to give you a timeline, and don't get triggered by timelines, because the guidelines, anything can happen at any time. But it feels like over the next 3 months, you need to be working on the spiritual aspect of the connection, working in the 5D together, meditating, breathing, working on becoming your best version, because they give me a block. Feels like over the next 3 months, there's blocks in 3D communication or being together in the 3D. But from August to June, things are going to come back together. So I feel that he's going to move on from something, and he may even feel that you're moving on from him because you're in your power over the next 3 months. So when we're in our power, we feel strong. We feel like we are fulfilled. We feel like we can do anything. So we don't feel like we need our person. That's always when they come back. So I feel that it's going to happen between August and June. I do feel there's going to be lots of memories coming up around this June. So it could even happen sooner than that. Could happen from this June to next June. But they give me that timeline because right now it's not ready to be a physical connection. And I feel that he wants to come back to you when it can be a physical connection. So I feel like over the next 3 months, work on building yourself up. Work on the 5D realm together to build that solid foundation. But it is coming in the physical, just not quite yet. And if you want a timeline for when you're going to be together and have everything you want, I feel within 3 years. But I have to be honest and tell you the truth there. It's not going to happen overnight, but this is a journey. It's about the journey, not the destination. And remember the old saying, Rome wasn't built in a day, so you have to have faith in this. I hope that helps, okay? Don't get triggered by timelines, the guidelines. Breathe, okay? I feel you need to breathe to take that message in. And we're going to do a quick message for Sonia's jumping out there. Sonia says, hey Liz, please help me. Will he come back, and if so, when? Okay, I'm really being guided to that question there. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? We've got patience and calm. You are twin flames. So the message for you, Sonia, is right now your person is teaching you patience. Okay, that's the soul lesson you're learning, to be patient and calm, because you actually are twin flames, which I feel you know anyway. This is like that confirmation from heaven. So you've just got to be patient and calm, especially over the next 14 to 20 days. I feel you need to be patient. Okay, I feel that patience will pay off. So it could come in around the next 14 to 20 days. Okay, I feel the days, not months here. I feel these are days. So you have to be patient, okay? And it will come. If you're not patient, it's going to take longer. It could take 14 to 20 weeks, Okay, but if you're patient and you're trusting and you're believing, it's going to come in the next 14 to 20 days. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, Liv says, Cairo, great to see you, honey. I may get to see you for a bit in London. I'm taking a friend to the airport there on one of the days. Amazing. Well, I'm going to be there from the 12th to the 20th. So if you are around, let me know, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, can I have a message from B? The music I got from him was about not expecting to fall in love and not knowing what to do now. It's what's happening. Wow. Wow. I mean, there you go. So it was unexpected. It was unexpected for you too, even though you kind of knew you were manifesting someone or something. So it's taken him by surprise. And he's saying, wow, what do I do now? So let's see what's on his mind today or what he's going through in the physical. We've got balance. He needs to find balance. So he wants to be with you in a balanced way. Okay, that's what he wants to be with you. You know, that's how he wants to be with you. He's saying, I get jealous when it comes to you. So he also gets a bit jealous, and that may be something he's healing first because he doesn't want to act that way. You know, if he's been jealous in the past and he's been working on balancing that jealousy and healing that, he doesn't want to be jealous around you because it can push you away. And he's saying, I already have. They give me the word already because it's obviously a new thing. I already have a file in my head that's all about you. So that means that he's thinking about you constantly and he's working out what to do. Now, let's see which dragon is assisting you. You've got the golden Atlantean dragon. So what you're being reminded is that you are a spiritual being. You are a telepathic being. You are connected with Atlantis energy. So that's also about the need to go with the flow. And I feel that's definitely what you're learning in this lifetime, to be more relaxed and more at peace and more in the flow of things. So the golden Atlantean dragon is actually working with you and Archangel Raziel, the psychic angel, to tap you in with your Atlantis power, which is about telepathy. The way that you can create with, you know, your mind, that you have the power in the mind. And I feel that's also something you're learning right now. Remembering thoughts become things. If you go there in the mind, you go there in the body. To awaken to the power of who you are, your knowledge, your gifts, your talents, to reclaim your mastery. And I feel he's a part of that because he's reminding you to connect in other ways, to feel each other in other ways. So what's his next step, or what does he want you to know? You've got stand tall and embrace where you are. So the message for you is to stand tall, to remember who you are, and to feel good about where you are in your life right now because you're in a much better place than you were this time last year. And to know that all paths lead home, so choose the path of peace. So in other words, if you're meant to be with him, you'll be with him. So again, I'm trying to connect with his energy to give you a message about his next steps, but the angels are saying, you need to hear this message for you because it's more important that you deal with what you can control and let go of what you can't control, which is him, because he's gaining balance right now to deal with any jealousy he's got so he can come towards you in a better energy. And he's saying to you, I want to move forward in this way because you're saying already, you know that he wasn't expecting this. So he may be dealing with some jealousy. He may be starting to feel a bit jealous because he's thinking, I don't want you with anybody else. I don't want that to happen. I need to step up and show you how I feel. So all you have to do is shine that light, stand tall and embrace where you are because you're going to end up where you're meant to be. All paths lead home. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? But balance is coming in. And this is happening within the next 2 weeks. Mamita, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Any messages from my dear Marco? His feelings towards me. So what does Arco want you to know? Wrong deck. I knew as soon as I picked it up, I'd pick the wrong deck up. Okay? I want to use the deck of apologies. Just bear with me. My chat's moving up a bit. Let me just come back down. There we go. And a big thank you to everyone who's in the chat. Thank you for being patient with me, guys. I do prioritise donations, and that's what I'm working on because obviously I've limited time to be on here. So if I don't, focus on the donations, I get behind. So, and they are energy exchanges. I appreciate every single one of you. To people who are donating, people who aren't donating. So first of all, what Arco is saying is, I wish I could change it. So what he's really saying to you is, I wish I could go back into the past and change the way things have happened between us. And they're giving me tooth pain, which is about decisions. But I know that I can't change it, but I can work on changing things now. So I feel this is the need to make up for what's happened in the past. So he's well aware of how things happened and that he wishes he could go back in time. But, you know, we don't have time machines. We just have to work on forgiveness. So he's spending a lot of time thinking, about change, about how to make these changes now, how to bring a change about now. So he's saying, I wish I could change what's happened between us, the things I've done, the things I've said, and I can't. I'm sorry about the past, but I can change things now. And that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm working on. So he's spending time thinking. Now, what I'm connecting with here is the energy between now and the 9th of May. And we've got is it the new moon on the 7th? Let me check, I've got it written down. Yeah, the new moon is on the 7th. So he feels like this moon cycle from the full moon to the new moon is bringing in a lot of deep thinking about how to change and what he needs to change within himself and his own life to make it right with you, because he wants to make it right with you. So don't be surprised if there is some silence or some, solitude energy between now and the 9th of May. But then he's going to come out into the open again. So use the time wisely for you. Breathe. Forgive the past. Look at the past yourself honestly and say, okay, I wish it may have been a bit different, but at least it's grown me and it's made me stronger, because you deserve the world. And the angel's saying, if you deserve the world, which you do, then be willing to wait for it. And this doesn't mean you wait around for him. It means you trust that it will come to you at the right time. Because while you are waiting, God is always working, and that's what you're being reminded. I hope that helps, okay? Karina, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from CL from heaven? Okay, what's the message from CL from heaven right now? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What does CL want to say to you from heaven? So what CL wants to say to you is, wake up excited every day. Wake up every day excited to start your day, because you've been born again. What we're really shown by heaven is that every day is a birthday. And I've really been learning this. The angel's saying a birthday, when we're actually born into the world, it's a great day, yes. But it's only society and programming that says you should make a big deal out of it, because it's just an opportunity on that day to reset. We always feel strong on our birthday because it's like a new beginning. But we have a new beginning every single time we wake up. Every day we're reborn, God gives us an opportunity. We go to sleep and it's like, in a way, we die because we're not aware of what's going on. We're unconscious. And then we become conscious again. We're reborn. We're born every day. So really what CL is saying to you from heaven is, get excited every day. Don't waste any days. Don't waste any days. Wake up excited to start your day. And love who you are. Love being you. Say, I love being me. And then you wake up excited. You know that the universe is going to create magic in your life. You know that wonder is going to happen. That's why I've got this here. Look at this. Good morning. Your day is going to be great. Because even if I wake up and I don't feel that way, when I come in here, I look at that and I think, yes, my day is going to be great. Thank you, universe. Some days you're going to find it easier to wake up excited. Some days you're not. But you have to choose that. And that's what CL wants to share with you from heaven. I hope that helps, okay? Make the most of every day. That's the message. Melissa, thank you for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. Here is for Auntie Laura's precious carrot, the little empress. Oh, she's here as well. Sending you so much love. Running up to everyone, giving kisses. So let's do a message from the empress. This is for Melissa, but it's also for Laura and it's for everyone. And thank you, Melissa, for moderating for me today. It means so much. And let's get that thumbs up. Like Melissa says, give me thumbs up if you're enjoying the live today. This is the message for everyone from Carrot 1. Wow, we've got nurturing energy now. The thing that I love about this card is, if you knew, you probably don't understand this, but this is my little baby Carrot 1. And Carrot 1 is a divine feminine. My divine masculine has got Carrot 2, who is the divine masculine, okay? And when we were together in union, we're in separation right now. We were in union for 5 years. We created this deck, okay? Or I created this deck. And this is the masculine and feminine energy. And this energy right now is that your masculine, okay, everyone watching, your person is feeling your nurturing energy. They love that about you. Your energy leads them home. Okay, it's the power, no matter where they are, what they're doing, what their mission is. Remember, if they're not with you, they've got a mission. They're working something out. They're dealing with something. There's a reason that you're not together. There's a healing going on. And they will feel your nurturing energy. And they love that. They're inspired by that. They feel calm in your presence, whether it's physical or spiritual. So they crave your nurturing energy and they are feeling that light. So the message is, remember who you are as a divine feminine. And also, look at this. Your nurturing energy and your light and love helps them to step into their divine masculine power by giving them a healing energy. So your energy heals them. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do, next message we're going to do is for Edwina. Thank you for the donation. There's no question in there. Let me see if I can find it. That's why I say if you do donate to me, try and put your question in, because it's really hard for me to go up and down the chat and find the questions, So I do see it as an energy exchange if I can't find it, or I just pull you a random card. So can't find it, Edwina, so I'm going to pull you a card. This is for Edwina. Ups and downs. Ups and downs are necessary on this journey. And they are normal on this journey. So you're going to feel ups and downs. You're going to have highs and lows. You're going to have moments where you're fine and then moments where you're not. And that's okay. So the message for you is, when you go through the ups and downs of life, call on the angels to assist you. Especially Archangel Michael. Because Archangel Michael will give you strength you need. Because strength comes from within you and above you. It doesn't come from another physical being. So in other words, don't look to your person to make you feel better. Go within to feel better. Connect with God, source, heaven, the angels, whoever you connect with up there, the universe, the higher power, because that's where your power is, and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Michael Roberts, thank you for the donation, honey. You're saying please. So let's see if I can find a message for you. Me and my girlfriend of 10 years, will we get back together, or is she talking to someone else right now? Well, let's see what the angels want you to know. Let's get a message for you first of all. So the message for you is, don't make it so serious, okay? Right now, you may be taking everything so seriously, it's causing you pain, or it's hurting you, or it's causing you problems, especially with you putting please in there, and I can see you commenting as well. So you may be really stressing out about this. And the angel's saying, don't make it so serious. You've got to breathe through it right now. This is a lesson you're learning. Okay, you're going through a learning curve. So are you going to come back together? And if so, when and what do you need to know about it? Your person is very sensitive. And so are you. Okay, and you're sensitive to this right now because you are a sensitive and psychic being. And you've been guided here. Okay, you've been guided here, which means that you are in tune with heaven in some way, shape or form, because you are here on this channel. We're all light workers here. We're all empaths. We're all twin flames. We're connected. So remember that you are very psychic and sensitive. And that's why you're going to be overthinking things or worrying about things or feeling things very deeply, because you are a sensitive soul and you are a psychic being, which means you intuitively know this isn't over. You intuitively know that you are connected with this person and that this person will come back to you at the right time. The angel's saying in your connection, things got a bit too serious, perhaps too soon, or there was some serious energy there that needed addressing, and your person found it very intense and couldn't cope with that. So your person had to retreat and go within to process, because your person is also very aware of how sensitive they are and that they are in tune too, but you're the psychic and the sensitive one. So I was connecting with you guys as twin flames. I would say right now, even though you are the divine masculine, you are operating in feminine energy because that's sensitive and psychic. So first of all, you have to give yourself a break and say, it's okay to feel these things. It's okay to be sensitive about this. It's okay to breathe and know I'm safe. And then you start relaxing about things, because when you're stressing out and taking it so seriously, you're operating in the future or the past. You're not in the now. So the angels want you to operate more in the now to feel more at peace about this. Now, the energy is self-love. So right now, it's about you learning to love yourself, giving back to yourself. That's why this separation has occurred, to become your own best friend, to love yourself, because that allows others the chance to love you. So you've got to work on self-love and understand whatever she's going through right now, whether it's with someone else or, on her own, whatever's happening, it's happening for her higher growth. So if, for example, she's around someone else, and I'm not saying she is, I'm not really feeling their energy. I'm feeling it's more about finding the self. then she'll be learning through these other people. But something wonderful is going to happen. Get ready, because something is about to change. So as soon as you start seeing 555, as soon as you start seeing that, or you see a dragonfly, whether it comes to you in the real world or in, a virtual way, where you see it in a film or you see it on social media, or you're being shown something is changing. And that change needs to occur first within you. So I feel that, yes, you're going to come back together, but first you're learning the lesson of self-love, to let go of control, to not make it all so serious, and to honour and understand and appreciate your sensitivity and your psychic power. The fact that you intuitively know your truth. And when you go within, you receive the answers. But the 555 is an energy of change. And there could also be changes around May, around October, and moving into the new year of March. So I feel there's a 555 cycle coming in. I hope that helps, okay? And remember, if anyone wants further guidance with me, you can email me for a personal reading at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. They are paid readings, but I do offer different ones. So obviously there's all kinds of prices and varieties to suit everyone's needs. We've got Mackenzie, thank you for the donation, honey. If James and I are intimate this weekend, will it be a good idea or a bad idea in going in the right direction? Well, first of all, you have to do what you feel. Okay, so I can't say, you can't be intimate because of this or that. You've got to do what you feel at the time. If you're saying, will it be a good or a bad idea, then obviously you're questioning the whole thing about being intimate. You know that as much as you want to be intimate with this person, it may not be the right thing to do because of the circumstances or the situation. So really what you need to do is be very honest with yourself and ask yourself, why you're going to be intimate. Is it because you want to show him how you are? Is it because you want him to remember you? Is it because you want to have that bond and connection? Is it through fear or love? You've got to ask that question. So the message coming through is, everything you're going through is for soul growth. So recognize who you truly are and embrace it. So when you do that, you remember your power, and then you don't feel undervalued. Because if you've been intimate with him, it's going to make you feel used or undervalued after you've been intimate, then it's not really worth it. You're learning to set your own boundaries. Remember who you are. You are a valuable being. You deserve love, and you deserve to be loved the right way. And if that means not being intimate until he can be with you the right way, then that's something you have to address. But the angel's saying you have the ability to reach for the stars and jump for joy, which means you deserve all of him. You deserve the relationship. You deserve the cake with the cherry on top. But you have to believe in that, and that's what you're being shown. I hope that helps, okay? So I can't say yes or no. I feel that yourself, you've got to put some boundaries down, because it really is all about value and valuing yourself. And I feel he does value you, but it's what happens after that causes the problem. And you have to be very honest with yourself. He's not going to forget you, just because you're not intimate. You have to think, right, is this really going to serve me or not? I remember when I was dealing with a catalyst a long time ago now, but I was with him for 6 years and he was married. And all I wanted was to be with him. But I went through the learning curve throughout the 6 years of realising and recognising my own value, to know that as much as I wanted him, it wasn't worth it for what would happen after, because he'd go into guilt and he wouldn't speak to me for weeks and it would just be awful. And it took me 2 years to get the courage up to actually put down my own boundaries and move away from that connection. And I'm not saying it's the same if this person is your twin flame. That was a catalyst I was dealing with. But the point I'm making is that we have to find the strength within to do what we know is right in our heart and soul. And that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? No matter how much we physically want someone, we are spiritually stronger because we have self-discipline. And we have to go within to harness that power. Remember, the flesh is just, it's like temptations of the flesh. Something we overcome with our spiritual power. I hope that helps, okay? Brittany, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. Does Austin have any messages for me? He recently posted a picture of him recording music in the studio, and he looks so mad and sad. So clearly what he's doing there is channeling things into his music as well. And you're saying, he looks sad, he looks mad. So he's not in a good place right now. And remember, you are being protected from that too. And they're giving me fear. So let go of any fear. He's saying to you, I think about being with you, and I think about being with you intimately. So he thinks about that constantly. You know, when he's mad or sad, he can be frustrated, he can get anxious, and that's also when he goes through that energy. So what else does he want to say to you right now? And then I'm going to do some tarot. He's saying to you, yeah, you were a part of me and I can always feel you. And you'll feel that too. You know, when you looked at that photo of him, you didn't just look at a photo, you felt his energy. You knew what he was going through. So it's not that he looked mad and sad, you felt it. You felt it because you are a part of each other. And you also know that he desires you because you'll feel that too. So what's he going through? Yeah, he just needs balance in his life. He's not very balanced right now. He's trying to get more balance before he moves towards you. That's what he wants you to know. I'm not balanced right now. I need to balance my energy. I didn't intend to let you down. I'm sorry. You know, and letting you down is like by not being around you or not showing up for you. That's how he feels he's letting you down, but really he's letting himself down. And he's saying to you, I need to find more balance in my life. So he's up and down. He's not balanced. He may not be sleeping very well. They're giving me headache. He may be feeling head pressure. He may be tired. He may be confused. But he's saying to you what is real is you because he can always feel you. And he always feels connected to you in that way. And he thinks about you and he fantasizes about being with you intimately. I hope that helps, okay? Regina, thank you for the donation, honey. And I have done you already a message, I think, as well. I'm sure I've already answered your question. I want to know how he's feeling on me and any message for our union. We have met and talked about our thoughts. Hope we can be in union in a perfect time. Sure, I've already answered your question, okay? If I haven't, you know, because they take the messages away as soon as I've done them. But I'm sure I've already answered your question. And if I have, maybe you're not aware of it or you're not taking in the message. Remember that, you know, we always receive the answers the way we're meant to. So he's saying to you, I think about how much I love you and it will never be over between us no matter what I do and say. So that's what you need to know. He does think about you and he does love you and he does think about how much he loves you. And it's never over between you because it's never over with twin flames. There is delayed messages, so you've got to surrender and let go. So, you know, you're saying, I hope we can be in union in perfect time. So you're worrying about the timings. You've got to surrender. Your message is to surrender and let go. And I'm like 99% sure I've already answered a question for you today. So if I haven't, I apologise for thinking I have. Or there's already been a message that you've heard in some way that's given you the answer. But surrender and let go during these delays and, you know, times of separation, because it's never going to be over between you. And the universe will bring it in at the right time when you surrender. So you're still learning right now to surrender. But he does think about how much he loves you and it's never over. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Musical Life, thank you for the donation, honey. How do I sort things with or is this worth saving? Well, if you didn't think it was worth saving, you wouldn't even be asking the question. Right, no, okay, there's delays in communication. There's blocks in communication. Right now, R can't communicate properly. He can't find the right words or he doesn't know how to communicate. So there's blocks in communication. So, and there's also ascension symptoms. So it feels like R is going through some kind of ascension to be able to communicate better. So you may be going through physical symptoms right now. These could be cold and flu-like symptoms or physical things. So that's what I need to be connecting with. So first of all, recognise it's so much more than just being together and sorting things out in a physical way. It's about having faith in divine timing, because if it wasn't worth saving, you wouldn't be asking the question, is it worth saving? You know it is. But you have to have faith. There's something going on behind the scenes here that you're not even aware of. And I feel that R is going through some kind of ascension or DNA upgrade to be able to communicate with you better, because he can't right now for whatever reasons. Yeah, so we've got the nose. The nose knows. Rob says that all the time. Okay? Nose knows. So trust your intuition, because the nose senses the truth. And you're sensing the truth within this situation. When intuition is blocked, the nose will block or run until the truth is revealed. So what I feel is going on here is he's dealing with something to do with his nose. So his nose may be blocked right now, or it may be running. So there could be some kind of cold or flu-like symptoms because he can't communicate. because he wants to communicate the truth. He knows what the truth is. He just may not be able to put it into words. I can't even put it into words when I'm channeling his energy, because there's a block there. So you may be feeling this. Maybe you feel your nose is blocked, or you've got something going on with your nose. But that's what he's dealing with right now. Okay, because he's dealing with ascension symptoms, so he can trust his intuition and move forward with the truth. So in other words, he wants to move forward with the truth. He's just been upgraded to do that. So you can't actually sort things out with R. You've got to let R sort himself out to move towards you. What you need to be working on right now is surrender. So let's do you a message. Okay. The message is you've got renewal. There's a renewal coming into your connection. You've got the raccoon. The message is, because you're saying, is it worth saving? There is always a chance to begin again. Every new day opens fresh doors, rise and shine. Okay, so there's going to be an opportunity to begin again. So yes, it's worth saving, but he has to go through this ascension process first. And unfortunately, there's nothing you can do to speed that up. You've just got to have faith and surrender and trust in the universe to do what it's doing. Let's do you a little message for you in the meantime. The message for you is to know who you are. Affirm, I am magnificent, because you are. Remember your magnificence, and that will move things forward for you. I hope that helps, okay? Zephyr says, I'm new here. Hi to you, honey. Lisa, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I was struggling just being friends with Amanda, as contact was always her way, and she would say no when I asked. Oh, it just jumped up, bear with me. Now there's distance and no contact, how is she feeling and guidance? So really what you're saying is, you're struggling because there's distance and no contact now. And obviously you were struggling just being friends with her because, you wanted more. And obviously this is about wanting it to be more than it's not ready to be. We get frustrated, we get angry, we get annoyed. And really what we do is, and we don't, it happens for soul growth. So I'm not saying you've done anything wrong, but we mess up a good thing. Because, now you're in separation and distance and no contact. I bet you wish you were in the contact you were having before, So you have to trust that now it's happened for a reason, so that she can go within and sort herself out and you can get your power back. So let's do a message for you first of all. What do you need to know? The message for you is that you're feeling fear because of the uncertainty. So affirm, I face uncertainty with courage and faith. You're uncertain about how she's feeling, or you're uncertain about what's going to happen. You're not sure. But God is in charge and all is well. And it's never over with twin flames. No matter what happens, it will never be over. The doors will open again. So you have to have faith in that. So call on Archangel Michael to give you the strength to face any uncertainty that you are facing right now with courage and faith. Affirm, I am safe. Everything is working out for me. Things are exactly as they're meant to be. So have faith in that. So let's do your message from Wisdom with the twins, and then we'll connect with her energy. So we've got on top of things. She needs to get on top of things. She can't do that when you're around because, she feels pressured. And the pressure isn't really even coming from you. It's coming from her own self. So this is why distance and no contact has come in, because she needs to get on top of things. And so do you. You need to get your power back. You were feeling out of control and everything was stressing you out. And now you've got to get your power back. So affirm, I face uncertainty with courage and faith. And that's how you know that no matter what happens, you'll be okay. So what does Lisa want to say? I care what you think. Now, you might not think that, but she does. She cares what you think, and you matter. Your thoughts matter. Your opinion matters. She's saying, of course I care what you think. Of course I care about you. I am thinking about you because I care about you. She's dealing with fear and ego, but it's all spiritual growth. Right now, it's so important that both of you work on yourself. Self-love is the key. Anything that's causing a problem is only the ego. It's not real. It's illusion. There's going to be a cycle completion. And it's going to be eventual positive outcomes. So in other words, this is a yes from heaven. This is the universe saying, yes, you are going to be together, but there needs to be the end of a cycle first. And that's what she's going through. She needs to end that cycle in her life. It may have felt like it ended, but it didn't. There was still things she was thinking about and things she was dealing with. So she's got to find that closure. She's making the decisions while you're in separation. She knows you're meant to be. It's fate, it's destiny. There's going to be a resurrection. Things are going to come back together. So what they show me here is when you start seeing 10:10 on the clock, Lisa, when you start seeing 10:10, whether you see it on the clock or you see it in other ways, that's your sign of the movement occurring, that resurrection is coming, that she's going to, reach out or come back to you because it's fate and destiny. So right now what you need to do is put this in the hands of heaven. You can't control it. When we go into a separation and no contact, it happens so we're able to release control. Instead of constantly trying to sort it out or communicate or make things happen, we have to take that step back. And that's why blocks happen. If we're continually trying and we're meant to let go, the universe will create a block. So you get blocked or other things happen. So this is really saying to you right now, take the step back and have faith that she's going to move forward. And remember your power and affirm, I face uncertainty with courage and faith. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Mercedes, thank you for the donation, honey. Mercedes says, hi Liz, it's been a while. It's been 5 years since I've heard from Jonathan. Just wanted to know if he's still in the picture. Well, of course he's still in the picture because you are thinking about it. He's on your mind. Even though it's been 5 years, and remember 5 is about change anyway, things are starting to change now. And I feel you're in a 7-year cycle. So it could well be that the 7-year energy is when you come into that physical union. But what do you need to know right now? So I definitely do feel he's still in the picture. First of all, yeah, you're curious about him, which also means it's mirrored. He's curious about you. So I feel you're both curious about each other right now. And remember what triggers heals. Wounds are reflected back in many ways for healing and growth. But what I'm feeling with this is you're both curious about each other. So you're thinking, is he in the picture? He's thinking about you as well. So you're both thinking about each other. Now, there's about to be a breakthrough here. So if you start seeing penguins, that's why. It's saying any walls and obstacles that were previously between you, they're being removed right now. There's a breakthrough coming in. Stay the course. In other words, this is real and it's true. And there's going to be a breakthrough. He's stepping into his masculine power right now. He's manifesting things. So you can affirm, they give me a block. So yes, there's still blocks there, but he's stepping into his power. Affirm, I'm taking control of my life to become the person I came here to be. Loyal and strong. So I feel what he's saying to you is, I want to be loyal to you and strong enough to connect with you and reach out and be with you. So I'm manifesting that power. They give me a real block. There's things that need to be said. Okay, there's definitely things that aren't said that are going to be said. Real block in the throat when I'm connecting with you. I recommend that you do a throat chakra activation. So go to my playlist and maybe connect with the chakra cleanse and do a throat chakra healing, because he's opening up to you in your light right now and he is curious and thinking about you, but there's still things that need to be healed. He's dreaming about a fresh start with you. So this is definitely moving forward, but there's things in the throat chakra. There's issues with communication. So they give me that really strong. It's not the fact that I've been talking for an hour and 20 minutes. It's what I'm connecting with your energy. Okay, there's this need to speak. And he's saying, I'm dreaming about that right now. I'm dreaming about a fresh start. I'm manifesting this. I'm taking control of my life to become the person you deserve. The person I came here to be, loyal, strong. You're curious about me because I'm curious about you. There's going to be a breakthrough. Yeah, there's going to be a breakthrough. Just cleansing my throat chakra there. Yeah, he's indifferent, but he's not. He's planning. He's in planning phase. That's what you need to know. He's in the planning phase. I hope that helps, okay? Ali G, thank you for the donation, honey. How do I move on and let go my ex or he'll be back? Well, first of all, you can't move on from someone you're meant to be with. Okay, so if you find it easy to move on, then it's likely it's not your person, okay? But if you're struggling to move on, there's a reason. And you're saying, will he come back? So really inside, in your intuition, in your heart, you know it's not over. He will come back. So what you can do to move on from the struggle and the drama and the chaos that this breakup or this change has created within you is working on self-love. So I want to bring in a message from the Divine Feminine Gets Real for you. just understand this, okay? And this is a great way to look at it. So, you know he's going to come back to you, but look at it this way for now, because I feel it will help you. You were okay before. You were okay before him. Think about how you were before him. And perhaps sometimes you think, I wish I'd ever met him because I was okay then. You were okay before, you'll be okay again. That's really what the angels would say. You're okay before him and you'll be okay again. You are already okay. You're here, aren't you? You're surviving. You're breathing in air right now. That means you're okay. You're going to survive because you are a survivor. You are strong. You are a warrior. You can get through this. You may just need to call on the angels. You may need to call on God, the universe, the higher power, to give you strength, because strength comes from within you and above you. So whatever's happening, you're going to be okay. You were okay then. You're going to be okay again. That's what you need to know first of all. Now, will you come back together? What do you need to know? So the first energy is the Empress. Well, you have to remember your power. Now, you've got the Empress energy, which does suggest that you are a twin flame and a divine feminine, but you know that by going within yourself. But you have to remember your power. Your person is already missing your nurturing energy, the way you are. You know, that you are the divine feminine and you are a nurturing energy. So you're being guided to remember that power. And if you start seeing 333, that's the angels saying, remember who you are. Remember your power. There's chaos between now and June. So I feel it won't happen between now and June, but it could possibly happen around the winter, the summer solstice. It may be the winter solstice for some people as well, because I know that people get confused with solstices because of where we are in the world. So I'll give you the solstice energy, the 21st of June, as things turning around. So it definitely feels like, yes, there's chaos energy around, but things are shifting. Now, they're giving me the number there, 316. Now, 3 is about faith, 1 is about new beginnings, 6 is about moving out of ego. So if ever you get a number sequence coming to you, you can Google it, or you can ask the angels for a sign, or you can even use a book like this one. And this is Carl Gray's book, Angel Number. So I just want to look up the number 316 because I feel that's a message for you today. Make more room for miracles in your life. Find time to just be. That's what you need to know. To be in the present moment, to just be. To not try and force or make anything happen or overthink. And make more room. That means declutter. Have a clear out. Get rid of anything that is causing you pain. Maybe you've got things around that remind you of this person, and you want to bag them up or put them in a box. You know, I'm watching Gilmore Girls at the moment, and, you know, when Rory went through something big, you know, with one of her boyfriends, she made her mum, she put everything in a box. She said to her mum, get rid of that. Get rid of it. And her mum didn't. She put it in the cupboard and then gave it back to her when she was feeling more healed. So just box them up, clear the clutter, have a clear out and focus on you. And that's going to make you feel better. But I do feel around the solstice energy, this could possibly be when you come back together. But remember, you were okay before, you'll be okay again. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you for all the donations, guys. I'm going to go into the chat now and pick random ones. So we're going to do a message for Gopal. Says, can you help me? What do my angels tell me for my job? Okay, so what do you need to know for your job? Actually, let's pull one of these cards. What do you need to know for your job? I'm pulling dragon cards because we're in the year of the dragon, and the dragons are assisting right now. So the message for you is you've got the lilac fire dragon. So this transmutes energy. Okay, so things are being transmuted within you right now to create things the way you want them to be. So this is a time in your life for enlightenment, a time of love and enlightenment. So the angel's saying, think about your career right now. Does it light you up inside? Do you love what you do? Because you've been enlightened to the truth. So it may be time for a change to move into alignment with what you do love to do. Because there's a purity around you. You know, when you connect with your heart, that will bring peace, hope, and joy. So really the angels are reminding you that you can be who you want to be. You know, you can do what you want to do. You can find your own way to where you want to be, but you have to believe in yourself. So your energy right now is being transmuted, and the lilac energy is also connecting with you with Archangel Jeremiah to move you on the right path, okay, to where you're truly meant to be. And the fire dragon is assisting you with blasting things out of the way, creating the way. So you can affirm what you want and allow the universe to bring it to you. But you are a being of divine love, and you have a lot to give in your life and a lot to share. And when you incorporate that into your career and the things you enjoy, then you love what you do and you feel satisfied at work. That's what your guidance is. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just want to guide the moderators here. I can see what you're doing, which is brilliant. But can you time them out for a bit longer, please? Okay? Because you're doing it for seconds. Just time them out for a little bit longer, you know, and then they'll come back in a better energy. You'll find the people keep coming back on. Okay? I'm going to do a message for Donna says, me and Mark were together for 2 years. He tended because he got to sort things out with his family. Plus, he lost his sister 7 years ago and he lost his wife. So, let's do a card for Donna right now. So, obviously, I can't see your question, but I've just connected with your energy. The angels want you to write things down. The angels want you to write these things down. You may already, but they will not only help you, but they will help others. And I feel you've got a purpose to write things down, to share knowledge with the world. So this could be eventually writing a book about your situation or what's happened. So Mark's saying to you, you do matter to me. You matter to me. That's what he wants you to know today. So write down what's on your mind. Write down what you're thinking about. Write down what you're feeling. And look closer at what's going on. It's all happening for soul growth. Everything that's happening in your life and connection right now is all happening for soul growth. So recognize who you truly are. Embrace it. Reach for the stars and jump for joy. You have everything you need to succeed. All the resources are available to you. That's what you're being reminded of. That's what you need to know. Yeah, Melissa, that's a bit daft, okay? I wouldn't expect you to time anyone out for 24 hours. I mean, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You know, obviously not 24 hours. You know, what I mean is just not seconds. Because it's showing up on here as seconds. Obviously, I haven't worked out seconds. Oh, no, don't time them out for 24 hours. It's too long. Okay, don't time them out for 24 hours. Time them out for like 5 minutes. Okay, and I know that a lot of you are new to moderating, and you know, I really do appreciate it's a learning curve. Just time them out for like 5 minutes. That's all you need to do. It comes up as second. Right, well, I didn't work that out. Okay, just come up, there's 1.8 second. I was like, I don't know what that is. But time them out if you can for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. That's enough. Okay? So, you know, that's fine. Let them time out for that amount of time. Then they've got the ability, or, you know, they can come back in the same live in a different energy. I hope that helps. 60 times. Yeah, I've got no idea. I don't understand seconds. I don't understand. I'm just saying what's come up. Okay, so sorry if that's why you've been timing out for longer, because I've told you to do that. Time out for 5 or 10 minutes. I'm just seeing what it says. See, to me, it says 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 24 hours. That's what it says to me. Okay? So I would, if I was moderating on someone's chat, I'd time them out for 5 or 10 minutes. Unless they were being really nasty, and then I'd time out for 30 minutes. Okay? Is that okay? I've got that down. Okay, fab. Okay, I'm going to move up the chat then. I'm going to do a message for Cece says, message from my mum from heaven. Have a beautiful day. So what does your mum in heaven want to say to you today? What does your mum in heaven want to say to you today? Here we go, straight out. She's got a message for you straight away. There was no pain. There was no pain. That's the first message needs to come out. That's what you need to know. Okay? There was no pain. So however she passed or whatever she went through in life, you know, she's letting you know there was no pain at the end, and there's no pain now, because when we're on the other side, there is no pain. There's just pure love and pure light. You know, the ego goes when we move to the other side. There's no pain. Okay? Has she got a message from you about your journey right now? They're giving me fear. It's like she's saying release fear. You're on a mission as a twin flame. Focus on sweetness. Isn't that beautiful? They're giving me fear to come through from your mum. So, you know, that may have helped you to release some fear around what happened with her. You know, but what you need to know is she's asking you to focus on sweetness. She's saying be sweet, kind, gentle, loving. In other words, operate in the fruit of the Spirit. You know, if you Google the fruit of the Spirit, it brings up things like compassion, patience, kindness, gentleness, faithfulness. You know, that's all the ways your mum wants you to be in a physical way, because that's part of your mission. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Palami says, You already guided me, but if you guided me, I have an angel message. I'm going to 3 job interviews tomorrow. Remember that you are first class. Remember that you are protected and guided. And remember, if there is a wait, take time to think. So what this means is, what I feel is, don't panic if you don't receive confirmation straight away. If you go to these interviews and you don't hear straight away, it gives you a time to think about what you want. And the angel's saying it's time for you to think about what you want right now. So wait a moment and think, right, what do I want? Instead of just going for the first thing that comes up, think about what you want. Your journey, your life is protected and guided. So obviously, remember, you were first class, and any job or any employer will be lucky to have you. But also think, right, what do I want right now? Take time to think. And you may want to wait for the right thing to come instead of jumping into the first thing that you get offered. I hope that helps, okay? Because you'll know when something feels right. And we've got Liza, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, update with my DM, please, and thank you. So what do you need to know? So we've got some animal cards making themselves known. So the first card is, remember you're the divine feminine. Flow through your life with ease and grace. You're being guided to let go. Trust your journey and forgive everyone and everything, including yourself. Okay, that's what you need to know. So flow through your life with ease and grace. And also see every day as an adventure. Okay, see every day as a great adventure. Enjoy each day and see your life with joy, okay? Enjoy your life and say, I'm so grateful for what will be. I'm so grateful for what's ahead. And I know you're asking about your masculine, but this is also your journey. You are a twin flame couple. So the angels are saying, start enjoying each day. Wake each day and say, this is going to be a great day. I'm excited for this day. And then your day will flow. Find joy in your heart, gratitude for what will be. And remember how beautiful you are. Remember you are valuable. Remember how strong you are. Because there's a transition taking place right now. A new chapter is about to begin and you're being prepared for it. Everything that's happening is building your strength. So in other words, this new chapter, this new season you're moving into is bringing with it power. And the butterfly is a symbol of that change. Give yourself credit for how far you've come on this journey. Validation from heaven is coming to you that your hard work is paying off. So give yourself credit for how far you've come, how strong you are, what you've achieved, because your person is awakening. And that's the transition. So the message I've got coming through here is, recognize your power in this, how far you've come, how strong you are. You're awakening to the truth and you're realizing there's a plan to everything that was, is, and ever will be. And your person is saying, wow, there's a plan. Things are happening right now. Things are changing. So your person has been woken up to the truth, okay? We've got, can't you see what you do to me? That's what your person is saying to you, because I care what you think. So your person is saying, of course I care what you think. Can't you see that? Can't you see what you do to me? I'm going through an awakening right now. I'm transitioning. We're being prepared for the next step. So you're moving forward. There will be an adventure coming into your life, but you have to start by seeing every day as a great adventure and remembering your power. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, I've answered your question already, honey. I've just answered it about that, about your job interviews. I answered it like 5 minutes ago. You just need to go back in the chat, okay? So let's pick a question. Then we're going to do a message for Jacinta. Says, hi Liz, please can I get a message from my grandmother who passed away last year in September? So let's bring in a message from your grandmother. The deck I'm using to connect with the other side is my deck, messages from the other side. I actually created this deck to connect with my mum. So what does your grandmother want to say to you? What does your grandmother want to say? She's saying to you, enjoy each living moment. Wow. Such a beautiful message. You know, enjoy each moment. A very similar message came through earlier when we connected with the other side. So enjoy each living moment. Wake each day and enjoy it. You know, don't take a day for granted. You know, we do waste time overthinking and stressing and worrying when we should be living our lives in joy and bliss. So enjoy each living moment. And also, I live on through you. She lives on through you because you're still here. And every day you're enjoying life, she's enjoying life because she's living through you. And you take her with you everywhere you go. So she's saying, don't take life for granted. Enjoy each moment that you are here. Because that's what we come here to do. Because I tell you this, when we go over the other side, I wish I had more time. I wish I could go back and do it this way. Well, we do get chance because we come again. But then we forget everything and we get reset, don't we? So try and enjoy each moment now. I hope that helps, okay? Denny says, one card about the person on my mind, please. One card about the person on your mind. This is for Dennis. Cleaning things up. You're both preparing for each other right now. So you'll be cleaning things up, so will they. So what this means is focus on what you can control. Clean things up in your own life. Clean things up. That means clear the clutter, get your mind right, move on from things that are toxic to you, sort out your own life, and that will work for her too. Palami, I've already answered your question. You asked me about 3 job interviews. I've answered that. I answered your original question, and then I answered that question 5 minutes ago. Okay, you just need to go back. It's not my fault if you don't hear the question because you're in and out of the chat. I've already answered your question, but I've already told you I've answered it, so please don't spam again. Okay, because I've answered it. I've answered 2 questions for you. Okay. We're going to do a message for Lupi. He says, any message to help with my current challenges? This is for Lupi. The message is independence. Okay, you are strong enough to handle whatever you're going through. God would not give you anything that you can't handle. You're being reminded everything you're going through is building your warrior spirit, that you are strong and independent and powerful. And that's what you need to know. So let's pull another card for you. It's like God is saying, you can handle this challenge. You can handle whatever it is that you're going through. And affirm, I am lovable and romantic. Remember that power. When you affirm these things, you see love and romance everywhere you go. Because you start operating in that energy. And then you lift your vibration. You become more playful, more loving, more kind, more gentle. And you bring more love and romance into your life. So if this is connected with love and romance, for example, remember how strong you are and how powerful you are. Try and get a thing going on with the universe. Say to the universe, we've got a thing going on. That means you get excited about your day. You notice blessings everywhere. You're grateful. And then that lovable and romantic energy that you are harnessing brings that power into your life. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Sam says, dear Liz, any message from Asif? What does he want in our connection more than just romance? So what you need to know. First of all, you need to surrender and let go because progress has already been made. So he wants to progress to you. He wants to move towards you. He wants you to come together. Okay, so this is about coming together, being open, spending time together, progressing in life. You know, what that means is a natural progression towards mission, purpose, whatever it is you're doing. He's also growing up spiritually. So this is also what he's going through, okay? He's learning how to be. He's growing up, he's finding his way, and he's releasing things that need to go. That's the message you need to hear. I hope that helps, okay? Serene says, Liz, may I have a message from my Gemini man? Does he dream about our permanent union having kids like I do? Have a great day. Thank you for your precious time and energy. And I'm also having money issues. So what he wants is, you're going to have everything you want, okay? You've got a yes from heaven. So that card, let me just bring in the other deck I'm after. Hang on a second. That card is about everything you want, he wants too. So you will be together. Okay, because that's a thumbs up from heaven. The Knight of Pentacles is one of the best cards you can get. It means you'll have everything in the end. So yes, he wants what you want, okay? Now, what else do you need to know about money or finances? You've got 777. So if you keep your thoughts positive, they will rapidly manifest into form. Okay, and that's what you're being shown. So if you're seeing 777, you're being shown by heaven that you are going to manifest not just what you want, you know, with your person, but in life itself, with money and finances. Oh, and you've got the number 8 as well. Keep a number 8 in your purse or wallet to attract the eternal flow of abundance. So if you want to bring more money in, just get a little number 8. You may want to do it with a red pen. The reason I did it with a black pen is because I haven't got a red pen here for some. I have now, I think. But I didn't at the time. So if you do a little number 8, And you can have it on your desk where you work, or you can make a tiny one and put it into your purse or wallet, where your money is. In the UK, we call them purses, but I know in America, the purse is the handbag, or may have a wallet. But wherever your money goes, put a little number 8 in there, and red pen if you can, and it will bring money. It will bring money in, and it will bring in what you want. But you may be seeing the 777 or the 888. That's the message. And you're being shown that, yes, you're going to have everything you want. I hope that helps, okay? Call an Archangel Ariel for any money worries. Palami, it's okay, don't worry, honey. Just as long as you know I've answered your question, that's the main thing, okay? Just when people keep asking and asking, I've already answered. I need you to know I've answered you. I hope that helps, okay? And we're going to do a message for AB. Says, hi Liz, how does Harsh feel about me? Does he like me truly? Well, first of all, trust in what you feel. Yeah, you've been asked first of all to water your garden. And what this means is keep your thoughts uplifted. Think about how amazing you are. Why wouldn't he want you? Why wouldn't he love you? Yes, CC, I've answered your donation. Why wouldn't he answer you? Why wouldn't he love you? Why wouldn't he want you? Because you are amazing. So water your own garden first. That's what you need to know. So before you ask the question, how does he feel about me? Does he truly like me? You have to think about how amazing you are and how much of value you bring into other people's lives. So remember your power. And also don't give up. So he's saying, please don't give up on me. I need to sort myself out first, because watering the garden is about sorting out the self. But what I'm really feeling is, if you firmly believe in the power of you and how amazing you are, then you know that the right person, whether it's him or someone else, is going to want you for you and will love everything about you. So it's about valuing yourself. Now, the message from this person is, can we try this again? So it feels like this person wants a new beginning or a fresh start with you. And this person is calling to you through their heart space. So the heart is calling. So in other words, it's about listening to the heart, closing your eyes, feeling the love. I hear your heart calling to me, he's saying to you. And my heart responds. It calls to your heart. So your heart is calling and their heart is responding. So yes, they feel the same way, but there may need to be a new beginning or to try this again. So the first thing the angels want you to do is work on watering your garden, thinking about your thoughts and uplifting your vibration, and don't give up, because it will all manifest at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? And that says, hi Liz, I love your readings and you. I love you too, honey. Thank you for being here. Any messages from my DM, any progress soon? So what do you need to know? Yeah, there's communication coming in, okay? And the solutions are coming. So your person wants to communicate when they have a solution, when they know exactly what to do. So there's going to be communication and a solution coming into your connection. Now, if you've got any idea of when this will be, we've got, right now you can connect in the 5D. So in April, it's about the 5D connection. So connect with them in the 5D right now and say, okay, what's the solution you're finding? What are you wanting me to know? Connect in the 5D, because that 5D energy is also part of the spiritual pathway, and then the change will come. So I feel April may be a bit quiet, and then the change is coming in after that. Again, I'm feeling this solstice energy around the 21st of June. Ooh, they're giving me a bit of heart pain, which is heart chakra activation. So your person's heart is being activated. If you get heart pain or heartburn or any pain in the heart, palpitations, it's about movement and change. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for coming in, honey. Great to see you. Can I have a message for the month of May? What do you need to know? Month of May, abundance. Abundance is a state of mind. Remember, if you feel abundant in May, you can attract that in. So I feel there's going to be an inflow of abundance coming to you because you're going to be in that state of mind. And also write things down. So write down what you're going through. Journal your thoughts during May. Obviously, you're going traveling. So write down things that happen. Good things and bad things. Because bad things always lead to good things. I'm not saying bad things are going to happen. It's not saying that here at all. But, any thoughts that come to you, anything, especially from Grayson, write it down. But abundance is a state of mind. So if you write down all the magic that happens in May, you're going to be manifesting more of that as you move into the rest of the year. I hope that helps. Just bought a journal. There you go. So you're already receiving the guidance, and it's going to be so awesome to connect with you. It's going to be amazing. So, really looking forward to that as well. When are you coming again? Let me know again the date you come. I know you've probably told me, but, I forget these things. I need to write them down. What day do you actually come to London again? What day? Let me know. Or let me know in the chat, because I can see it right now instead of emailing me or whatever. Let me know when you're actually in London, the date you're in London for. Serene says, Melissa, my dad too expired on the 7th of the 7th. I'm sending you so much love. My dad passed away in 2020. And my mom, no, he didn't. Sorry, so yeah, 2000. I'm 2020. No, he didn't. My dad passed away in 2000. My mum passed away in 2021. And I really do feel they were in a twin flame connection anyway. Natalia, I'm coming on the 16th, right? Just so I know when that is. That's fab. Oh, we just reconnected and disconnected there. Let me just check my chat then. Whenever that starts happening, I know that I need to just refresh everything. So bear with me a second here. Let me refresh this on here. I've been on for 2 hours. Wow, that's gone really, really quickly. Okay, I'm going to grab a few more out of the chat then. We're going to do a message. A-Dog says hello to you. We're going to do a message for, let me move the chat up, guys. Bear with me a second. It jumps about a lot, you see. We're going to do PJ says, I am Priya, great to see you. I want to know whether Balram is married or single and his feelings towards me. Okay, what's going on with him then? Okay, well, things are moving forward. What you need to know is between now and July, he's actually moving forward towards you. Yeah, you're going to come together within 3 months here. So between now and July, there's going to be an opportunity for you two to come together because it's divine love. So when I'm connecting with his energy, I'm not feeling anyone else around him. And what that means is, if he is with anybody, he's not really connected with that person because he's thinking about you. So when I'm connecting with this person's energy, this person is all about you. Okay, he's thinking, wow, this person is divine. This person is someone I could really love. This is someone I want to get to know. This is someone I want to move towards. So this connection between you and this person is going to increase between now and July. So I'm not actually feeling he's around anyone else. It's very likely he's single. That's the energy I'm connecting with. Or if he is with someone, it's on the way out. He's ending now. It's already over in his head. Because I'm channeling what's going on with him, not his 3D self, you see. I'm connecting with what the angels are bringing through, what you need to know. Whereas other readers may connect with more 3D stuff. I connect with what you need to know on your journey. So he's saying to you that I feel our love is divine. So he feels that connection with you. He wants to come towards you. He is doing that between now and July. And there's going to be an opportunity for you to get to know each other, a celebration, a reunion. I hope that helps, okay? And we're going to do a message for, let me move the chat up here. Oh, it's got rid of all the chat, okay. We're going to do a message for, I've just answered that question. Okay, is that for Muscan? I've just answered that question, I think. Let's have a look. Hang on a second here. It's a very similar answer anyway there. SB is another relationship or single. What's he thinking about me? I've just answered that question. If it wasn't for you, I've lost my chat now. But that was a very similar answer anyway. Ah, there we go. PJ, that was for PJ. Balram is married or single, his feelings towards me. I feel that's the same message. So again, it's the same message. I'm not saying you're the same person, but it feels like the same message. You know, you've both received that message that this person only has eyes for you and is moving towards you by July. That's what you need to know. Okay, guys, I'm going to go off. Thank you so much for being here for 2 hours with me. I'm sending you all so much love. I'm going to be live again tomorrow, same time. So if you're out in the morning, you can connect with me. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. If you want to come and see me next month in London, tickets are available for that. Just click on the link below. And I will see you all very soon. Mwah. Thank you for being you.